What's good, Saaintv Mafia? I'm back with another lit video. So today I'm about to be giving y'all 10 steps to start your healing journey. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on if you have not. Follow me on all my social media at Saaintv on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok at Saaintv Mafia, same as the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. I be on Twitch almost every day. It's the same as my Insta, Saaintv, no period. But we about to get into this video, you feel me? I did write a bunch of stuff down. I had a lot to talk about. I had a lot of things that I wanted to go into and get really nitty gritty, get in depth, and really walk you through how to get through this healing process, you feel me? Because it's not easy. There's gonna be days where you feeling like, okay, I'm healed, and then there's other days where you're like, oh my goodness, I still got a long way to go. It is not linear at all. That being said, we're gonna jump right into it. The first step into starting your healing journey, number one, is replacing your trauma with lessons learned. If you don't replace the trauma with lessons learned, you're not gonna get anywhere, because you're just gonna sit and wallow in those thoughts and wallow in the past things, and you're gonna be like, bro, why did that have to happen to me? But instead, you can take the pain you endured, turn it into a learning experience. Try to understand why you're feeling certain emotions, why you react differently in certain situations, and that's going to help you visualize what you need to heal from. There's going to be a bunch of things that go into that. You might be feeling hurt, you might be feeling betrayed, you might be feeling lost. If you don't turn that trauma into something positive and something that you can grow from, then it's not going to get you anywhere. 2, taking accountability of your actions. This is a big one. If you can't take accountability, you're not gonna heal. You need to be able to mature, be grown up, say, I was wrong. I did this, I'm sorry. I know I said this, but I didn't mean it that way. I'm apologize that you took it that way, but then explain what you meant. Communicate. Maturing is being able to put your pride to the side and say, hey, I was wrong. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes you just gotta admit that you're wrong. You can't just have that big old ego and just be like, oh, I'm on my high horse. I'm right. I'm always right. No, nobody's always right. Nobody's right 100% of the time. That's not how it works. Learn how to communicate and say you're sorry to show empathy and respect for other people, because that's selfish. You don't want to be selfish. You want to be open-minded, open to accepting advice, criticism, feedback. All those things go into you healing. You can't be open to taking someone's word. If you can't take accountability and you can't open yourself up to outside people's perspective, maybe you're just not mature enough. You need to unlock that side of yourself that has that big old ego where you're like, nah, bro, I'm right and I don't care. No, you're not. Number 3, learning the art of detachment. Distance yourself from the problem and try to understand why you're feeling hurt, why you're feeling betrayed, why you're feeling lost. Try to sit with your thoughts and really get to the bottom of it. Don't just say, oh, I'm hurt, I'm gonna cry. Why are you crying? Oh, I'm hurt, I'm mad. Why are you mad? There's feelings, but those are surface level. You have to understand the depth behind it. How mad are you on a scale from 1 to 10? Are you just, I'm a little irritated? That might be like a 1 or a 2. I'm angry, maybe like a 3 or 4. I'm livid, like a 6 or a 7.
3, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7.
I don't need mine. Bro, put bum into they behind the way that sweat drip. I know he died. 6, 7, I just did it. I just did it on the highway. Drake talking 6, 7. Hey, I appreciate you for having me.
And then I'm furious. That's like a 10. Then you got crash out level mad. That, there's no going back from that. Once you crash out, there's different levels of crash outs, but once you crash out, it's over with. You done played your hand. It's gonna sit there and be like, dang, was it really worth it? 9 times out of 10, it wasn't worth it. The crash out wasn't worth it. You should have said, you know what, I'm gonna leave this alone and I'm gonna move on. You need to start doing that. Come to terms with those emotions and build a wall bigger than the border.
Clock it! Clock it! Clock it, bitches! Clock it!
No pun intended. Maybe. Oh, and this is easier said than done. I know for me, the being detached came with a bunch of time and a bunch of struggling, because I have a big heart. I don't know if you do, If you're watching this, you probably do. That's why you're watching this, because you're trying to learn how to heal. But I have a big heart. So whenever I go about dealing with someone and I start getting attached, I get attached quick. But detaching is harder than being attached, because now I got feelings, I put my time, I put effort, and I'm like, bro, I just did all of this, and now I gotta just start from scratch and just move to the next, because you're playing. That takes a bigger part of yourself that some people don't have. Some people, they're still on that relationship, they're still on that situationship they've been in years, and they just can't seem to let go. It's okay. If you're seeing this, this is your sign to let that shit go, move on, let them be, and let the past be the past. Number 4, self-care is vital to your health. Take care of yourself. You're a star. You are a star. You watching, you're a star. You deserve the world. You deserve the fucking universe. You deserve the sun, the stars, the moon, the galaxy, everything, all of it. You deserve everything that's coming your way. You deserve prosperity, growth, luck, fortune, all of it. You deserve everything coming to you. And if you're watching this, you just need to open yourself up to those opportunities, because closed mouth don't get fed. You can't block your blessings with someone else because you don't want to let go. There's someone who's probably waiting for you, and they're ready to treat you right. They're ready to put those problems to the side and say, I want to be better. I want you to be better, and we're going to work towards that. There's people out there like that. You just got to find them. Self-care starts with you. Pick up a book, read for 5-10 minutes a day. It'll do wonders. If you're sitting in your thoughts and you're like, I don't know what to do, but like, I'm bored, I don't know, don't just sit there and do nothing. Be productive. Read a book, work out, take a walk, go walk in nature. You really need to be in your thoughts. This is what I do. I'm gonna give you advice. What I do is I go walk around in nature, and that's when I use my time to think for real, because it's just me, myself, and my thoughts. I sit and I just stare at nothingness. You can also meditate, and it somehow calms me. If that doesn't work for you, find what works for you, but that's what works for me. Meditate frees your mind from reality, actively sitting in your consciousness. And even if you are having thoughts, it's guided thoughts. You're going to be sitting thinking about one thing or maybe a couple things, but you're not going to be, what should I eat today? I'm gonna go to the store later. I'm about to go to this event that I just need to get ready for, and I need to do my hair. You're not gonna be thinking about all of that. You're gonna be thinking about what's on your mind in that moment. You feel me? Another way of self-care is getting back into your skincare, and this applies to me too, because I know sometimes I be slacking whenever I'm not feeling the best. Whenever I'm not in that right headspace, I start slacking on myself, and maybe I don't do my hair care or skincare, or might see me, I'm looking a little hit because I'm not feeling the best. But you need to not do that. You need to not let your feelings affect how you perceive yourself and how you treat yourself. You didn't do it to yourself. Someone else did. So why are you treating yourself shitty? Treating yourself like trash, like you don't mean anything. You got to treat yourself like a prince, princess, king, queen, emperor, empress for somebody else too. It starts with you. Number 5, raise the stakes on yourself. You're unique and special. Literally, you're one of one. One of one. Unless you're a twin or a triplet or something like that, then you're 2 peas in a pod, 3 musketeers, etc. But you get what I'm saying. You are special, unique. Your DNA is made for you. Nobody looks like you. Nobody feels things the way you do. Nobody acts, thinks, or just exists in the way that you do. No one has that same energy vibration that you have. It's all specific. It's all unique. It's all specially curated for you. So you need to remember that and say, hey, I'm the main character of my life, because you are. You're the main character, not anybody else. You. If you were in a show, you would be the main character. You would be the one that's got all the screen time. Just gotta remember, bitch, I'm really T. Like, how the fuck am I letting these people play with me? I'm just about to sit here and I'm gonna treat myself like a queen if nobody else will. But you gotta be like, I'm gonna treat myself like a queen if nobody else will. The fuck? But again, to reiterate, you are the main character of your life. So boss up and act like it. Give yourself some room to improve and spice your life up with a little change. Maybe you've been feeling a tattoo or a piercing that you've been looking at. Go get it. You want to spice up your hair, change it. You want a different hairstyle, you want to dye it, change it to a different color, do it. Some people need change, and that's all that it took for them to like realize that life is really good whenever you're on your own and whenever you're focusing on yourself. That's all they needed. Experience life with a fresh set of eyes. And what I mean by this is, after you do that change, treat it like you're a brand new person. People, they have their New Year's resolutions. That's them trying to become a new person, trying to encourage themselves into changing for the better. Their resolution might be they want to work out more. They want to eat better. Don't wait until January to do that. It's October right now. That's November, December, January. 3 months. Don't wait 3 months to do that. Do it now. Take initiative and do it now. Don't wait on nobody, because nobody else is going to do it for you. You got to take the initiative. You got to take control and do it yourself. Number 6, going on contact. And this was the hardest for me. I'm not going to lie. This was the hardest. Don't give them the time of the day. Stop responding to messages. Block them on social media. Don't do anything that has even the little minuscule potential of having to do with them. Leave them alone. Don't just block everything out. Don't avoid common places and areas you would visit frequently together. If you have this coffee shop that y'all like going to together, find a new coffee shop. If you like going to this park together and just looking at the scenery, find a new park. If y'all had this food place that you had in common and y'all would always go there together, find a new place to eat. Don't go in the areas that you know they go to regularly, because you might see them, and that's just setting yourself up for failure. Because what are you gonna do if they're in your face and they go, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in so long, I miss you, I want you back, can we get back in contact? You might fold, and you don't want to fold, because the whole reason why you're here is you want to move on. You don't want to go back. So avoid wherever they might be. Distance yourself from their family and friends, because you don't want to be sucked into a bond that only has like potential for them to weasel their way back into your life. No bond is worth keeping if it gives that weirdo that fumbled you like a football a way back into your life. I said what I said. Number 7, distraction. Distraction is essential, and I'm about to teach you illusion versus misdirection. By definition, an illusion is something that isn't real, and misdirection is the act of distracting attention from something by focusing it somewhere else. Stay with me. Stay with me. Think of it this way, okay? That love that you went through was an illusion. It wasn't real. If it was real, you would still be together. It wasn't real. However y'all fell off, however y'all stopped communicating, however you had your disagreements, they couldn't come to terms and be mature enough to fix it. So now y'all don't talk anymore. That love wasn't real. What did he say? Love does not misguide you. Love does not envy. It does not envy. It doesn't misguide you. So if it's misguiding you, it's not love. Now, to avoid getting overwhelmed with your thoughts and emotions, you're going to misdirect your actions towards something positive and beneficial to your growth. If that means you need to distract yourself with activities, hobbies, do that. If you like arts and crafts, find a new hobby you like. Make jewelry, paint, color, write. You might like watching movies and shows. Binge watch your favorite show, your favorite movie series, and don't use that time to sit and wallow in your troubles and think about that person. Focus on something different. Focus on something else until they're not even a thought at all. Number 8, the consequences of your own actions. Every time you think about texting or talking to them, hold your goofy ass accountable. Do 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups. If all else fails, at least your body will be T.
But what the hell?
At least you'll be T. At least you're gonna have like a little snatch figure. Because why are you thinking about them? They fumbled you. Why you thinking about that goofy ass bitch, that goofy nigga? Don't worry about them. If you think about them, if you're thinking about them right now, you better do 5 push-ups while you're watching this video. And I'm watching you. Do those push-ups right now. Associate thoughts of them with punishment rituals. You need to do push-ups, work out. If you don't want to work out, another way that you can punish yourself, because you shouldn't be thinking about them. So I'm gonna say punishment, because that's bad of you. Don't do that. No. Bad. No. X, bad. Growth, good. I gotta put it in caveman terms for you because you want to act dumb. But think of them as punishment rituals. Every time you think of them, take $1, put it into your savings. Now you're $1 down. If you thought about them 5 times this week, you're down $5. 20 times, you're down $20. 100 times, you're down $100. But guess what? You're not just spending that money. You're saving it. You're putting it, investing it in yourself. So it's like punishment, but at the same time, you're leveling up. The point of this is to level up. Whether it's body, face, career, hobbies, friendships, family. Focus that energy on other things. But start associating thoughts of them with punishment rituals until you either look like Hulk or you learn your lesson and stop thinking about them entirely. There's a difference between reminiscing and reflecting on the past. Reminiscing is the act of recalling past memories with a goal of reconnecting with happier times, and reflection is the neutral, analytical thinking on past experiences to learn lessons and understand emotions. If you're reminiscing, that's you saying, oh, I miss them. Remember when we went to this party and we looked so cute together? That's reminiscing. Remember whenever they got me this gift for my birthday? That was so cute. That's reminiscing. Stop reminiscing over those happy moments. You'll have more. You don't need to think on the past. You'll have more. Reflecting is saying, oh, yeah, they got me a gift on my birthday, but remember what they did after that? They got me a gift, but they only got it because they cheated on me. They only got it because they hurt my feelings and they knew that I wasn't going for that. So that was their only way back into my good graces. That's reflecting. Reflecting is saying, yeah, this happened, but why did it happen? Yeah, I had this memory, but what else happened that day? Don't just think about that one little chunk, because there's 24 hours in a day. That might have been 5 minutes out of that whole day. What happened the rest of that day? Because I'm pretty sure you were mad that day. So what happened the rest of that day? Why are you just thinking about this one little, oh, but they did this? You're stacking all the good times and you're like, but the good outweighs the bad. Why they got so much bad though that you gotta do pros and cons? We're not in school no more. We don't need to do the table charts. Stop it. Stop. Number 9. Moving on to new beginnings. Start fresh in life by removing any old energy that doesn't serve you anymore. This is essential. If there's friendships, relationships, family members, whatever, acquaintances, and they're treating you a certain way, you don't like it, they don't serve you anymore, remove yourself. You don't necessarily have to like block them out of your life, but distance yourself until they either realize that you distance yourself, or until you realize, I don't care for this connection anymore. This doesn't have anything beneficial to me. You don't check up on me. You don't ask how I'm doing. It's always me doing it. And I don't like that. Distance yourself. Scrap all the old memories, burn bridges, and turn the page on a new chapter in life. Sometimes you outgrow people, and that's okay. That's okay. Some connections have an expiration date. You're not meant to be with everybody for the rest of your life. There's only going to be one person that's for you. I'm 20 right now. I know that I'm probably not finna meet my soulmate tomorrow. I know that. That's realistic. But you might meet someone tomorrow and then you start to thinking, oh, I like them. What if this is my soulmate? But everybody can't be your soulmate. Everybody can't be your soulmate. Everyone can't be your guardian angel. Not everyone can do that. Some people are just meant to teach you lessons and meant to fill space during that time. Other than that, there's no other use for that. whenever you were 16 and you had your first love and you were like, oh my gosh, I love them so much. Did you really think that that was going to be your husband, your wife for the rest of your life? You probably had that thought, but you knew realistically that wasn't the case because you were young. You didn't know how to love each other. You didn't know how to communicate. You didn't know how to actually be a person for real. You were still young. You're in high school. Those relationships weren't going to last realistically. If they did, I'm not saying that all of them won't. There are high school sweethearts, middle school sweethearts who made it, but that's not realistic for everyone. And then number 10, learn to be comfortable with solitude. Solitude is the state of being alone. This is a deliberate choice used to distance yourself from others, to self-reflect and learn how to love yourself. No distractions, no putting energy into other people, no looking around to see, oh, who really cares? It's just you and your thoughts and your heart, soul, and mind. That's it. That's the 3 people that you need right there. Your heart, soul, and mind. If you can't get those right alone, learn how to be satisfied with being alone in your own space and come to terms with your inner peace. If you can't be in your own space without feeling like, oh, I need somebody there, I need someone here with me, I don't want to be alone, then you still need to grow, because it's okay to be alone. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. You came into this world alone, you're gonna come out alone. It's not that bad, trust. And you're not gonna be alone forever. It's not like this is a lifetime decision that you have to stick with. This is just for the time being, until you get yourself together and you say, you know what? I'm ready to try again for another relationship. I'm ready to start talking to someone else. I feel like I've grown enough to be able to contribute to the conversation in a mature way that's going to actually get us somewhere, instead of just, what you doing? Okay. Yeah. What you doing? Okay. What you eat? If those are the only 3, 4 things, and then you're over here saying, okay, well, I'll talk to you later. Why are you talking to them? You weren't ready for the commitment. You weren't ready to actually talk to them. You just wanted them to fill that space. You don't want to do that to somebody. You don't want to include them in your process if you're not ready. It's not a forceful decision. It's all on you. You don't have to mess with someone if you don't want to. An honorable mention: if all this fails and you're like, you know what, I don't want to heal, they did me dirty, F them, become a menace to society. Treat people how they treat you without remorse. If they want to be a dog, take that bitch on a walk. Fuck. If they want to be a hoe, start a garden. Treat them like one. Use them. Treat them like a hoe. If they want to be a hoe, let them be one. If they want to be a dog, let them be one. If they want to act crazy, let them. Show them that they no longer can play with you, and that they no longer can get that side of you that's just all peaches and cream. There's no, oh, you know what, I'm gonna keep it cool. You did some, but I'm gonna keep it cool. There's no more of that. Let them see the wrath that's inside you. They won't ever mess with you again. Now, don't do this if you still want the connection with them, because this might end up badly and you might end up getting blocked, or they might end up not talking to you anymore. But this is if all else fails and none of this seems to work and they still playing with you, this new person is still treating you like you're a dummy or something, take it to hell. Pull out your fucking devil horns. Take it to hell. This was the 10 steps to starting your healing journey. If you liked the video, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on if you have not. I'm going to be dropping another video fairly soon, so just stay tuned.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Bye.
I came from the hood, I remember the days. I'm a 346 baby, born and raised. Reppin' the H, but I step with a K when I move.